Oh snap! Where's the? All right, YouTube. Oh snap! That's dang. I'm done to his intro. I gotta think of an intro to use. Right? What is like an original intro I could use for YouTube? Sup YouTube? Um. All right, I think I got one. What up, y'all? We gonna be reacting to the moment Franklin Saints. I can't read. The moment Franklin Saint changed forever. Snowfall season 2. I didn't watch all of Snowfall season 2. I watched partial, and I need to finish the show. I never finish my shows I start watching. I don't know why it is a problem, but you know, we already liking Brandon DTM made it. So let's enjoy. Let's enjoy our meal.
I bet. So the scene opens up and it's 4 months into the future. They got the drug operation running like a well-oiled.
Whoa, you showing all of that? YouTube, that is sugar. That is sugar, YouTube. That was sugar right there. That, I don't know why he showed all of that, like uncensored.
Machine. And Franklin ain't pushing no little ass weight anymore. He's pushing kilos of that powder, and he plans to take over LA one brick at a time. Now Franklin's staying with Jerome and Louis because his mama don't fuck with him at all. Like, she's not shit, bro. Sissy is not rocking with Franklin this season because as long as he's trying to be Black El Chapo, he cannot stay with her. She wants nothing to do with the drug game at all. Franklin and Leon then pull up on Avi to get some more.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, they got arrested. Well, no, only Leon got arrested. He got out the same day. I don't even know. It's just
and
like,
the feds done did a sweep on their ass, bro. They pulled up expeditiously. They came in that hole with the swiftness, gang. And Franklin's slender man Bill Tass was able to get away, but Leon was not so lucky.
Yeah, Afro.
Leon ends up getting arrested, so they go to jail to bail him out. And they get told,
I'm just playing. Leon, my guy. I don't like that one dude with the bucket hat and the what you call the sideburns, bro. I forgot his name, but he annoyed me so much. I think his cousin died, and he was just like about to ruin it for everyone. It was just weird.
that the bond is $50K, but they can pay a little 10% discount per usual, you know what I'm saying, which is $5K. And after a little bit of research on my end, I found out that $5,000 back in the 80s is equivalent to around $20,000 a day. And you got Jerome over here acting like that shit ain't none. He must be wiping his ass with $100 bills, bro. This nigga flaunting this shit. But the way he says it, bro, Franklin is not rocking with that shit at all. He's making the block hot. He putting a target on their back for no reason.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
Oh my gosh, another ad, bro. Come on, man.
How was the math test?
Like, we just kind of keep it
but whatever,
family.
Leon is free, so we Gucci, right? Nope, not at all, because later on in the night, some guys come and try to rob Jerome's house. Now, Peaches, the newly hired security guard, takes him out with the swiftness, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he head tapped these niggas bogus as hell. And Jerome takes off their masks to find out that they are the niggas from earlier in the day. All that damn peacocking he was doing.
Wait, he could say, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't be like on him like that, you know. Hold on. Am I tripping? He looked like Latino to me. Hold on, man. Maybe he just like on some like French Montana type timing, you know, like is there a picture of him? I remember seeing a picture of him before. I know I have. Dang, that joint was like last year though. Man, I know I had. Like, I don't think this is black. It's not like. It's not white either though. Like, you know. I think he's just like, He could be partial. He could be partial black. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. I gotta stop. Check it. I don't know. He a full grown man. It's not my problem.
Peacocking he was doing earlier put a target on his back. Peaches and Jerome then dispose of the bodies while Franklin and Louis clean the whole crib up. Now with Avi being locked up, Franklin has no supplier and he's pretty much out of coke. So he goes searching for the plug and all of a sudden he gets T-boned and kidnapped by this mysterious white man. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my friend Teddy
Yeah, because I'm not on the jail part. That's like, I think because like on the thumbnail or whatever, he was in jail. I didn't get to that part yet. I didn't get to that, but
Donald, aka Reed Thompson. Shit, if he was born in the 90s, he could have been the third Splash brother. He looked just like these niggas. So he kidnaps Leon and Franklin and he's interrogating these niggas for like 10 hours. And
it's like, dang, bro. Like, I don't even think I used it that much, you know? I'm pretty calm with my N-word usage. Like, I mean, like, bro, every sentence, you know? Like, it can't just be me. It cannot just be me, right? Like, maybe I'm tripping. Like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm tripping, but like, but dang.
Some yelling and screaming, Franklin finally figures out that Teddy is the plug. The whole point of this was for Teddy to see if these kids were solid or not. And after passing the test, Franklin now has direct access to the plug. He got access to the purest coke on the planet. A whole brand new world of the pharmacy business.
He's talking about sugar. You use it as cereal and grits, by the way.
Just opened up for Franklin. Now he's curious as to how all this shit is getting into the country. So Teddy decides, fuck it. Why not show the kid? So they meet up with the pilot, which is Teddy's brother, but Franklin don't know that, and they go on this little joyride showing him a good time.
Wait, that was his brother? How did I not know this? How did I not know this was his brother? I thought he was just like a friend of his, bro. How did I not know this? Like, I watched this too. Like, I remember this. Like, I don't.
But after that, playtime is over. It's back to business. He tells Franklin that he's gonna be getting 10 keys a week, so he needs to sell 10 keys a week. Teddy don't want to hear any excuses or have any delays, because if he does, if Franklin fucks up, they gonna have a problem. So after being kidnapped, Franklin decides that he wants to see his mom real quick, and she's absolutely disgusted with Franklin, bro. She's not fucking with this nigga at all. But at least he gotta see his mom again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta go and see your mom after something traumatic happens to you. It's just something to like warm his heart a little bit. Now these two corner.
And by the way, his mom thinks she's selling weed, bro. That's what she think she said. That's what she think he's selling, bro. But no, he's selling that booger sugar, bro. That once you smoke, you don't unsmoke. It stays in you, bro. Like, that's what he's selling, bro. Like, and his mama didn't know that. She just thought it was weed, bro. She thought it was the veggies, bro. Which, like, it was probably crazy back then. Not as much as it is now. Like, I mean, you can find that joint in gas stations. But, like, you got to think that is insane how she freaked out over, you know, some veggies, bro. But he was selling the snow. Like, man.
Boys right here.
I'm talking about sugar you put in maple syrup, guys.
They're not so lucky. They're not gonna see their mama ever again, because they are selling crack in Mexican territory, which is a very, very bad idea. These Mexican niggas back in the day were racist as hell. They was not jacking black people, which is the main reason why this nigga's moving like Ghostface. Slice.
It's like it's like, yo, like he's kind of spamming it though. You cannot tell me he not though. Why can I not see my face? You telling me he not Mexican? You're telling me he not Mexican? Oh, okay. I need to humble myself. I forget. There be some Mexican people saying the N-word. It's whatever. It's none of my business though. If Brandon feel like he could say it, he could say it. It's cool. You know, it's partially cool. I don't know how I feel about it yet, right? I watched some of his videos, like, a lot, but it was like I didn't realize, like, I didn't really look at his face, and then I just, like, now looked at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, you don't exactly look black to me. Not black. It don't matter.
Boys up. These are children, but they on the block, so fuck it, bro. And low-key, they deserve to die if I'm being real, because this nigga right here took forever to take his gun out, and when he did take his gun out, he missed at point blank.
I forgot about this, bro. I forgot about this. This was a sad attempt. This was a sad attempt, bro. Like, I get, like, shooting someone is like the last option, right? But like you just seen your cousin get stabbed, so there's no, I feel like there isn't no last option no more, you know?
Range, bro. How the fuck do you let this happen? You dead deserve this shit. I don't care, bro. You for one, you didn't listen to Franklin earlier, and for two, you don't know how to handle a gun. So it's the next day, and after learning about what happened, Jerome, Leon, and Kevin pull up wanting all the smoke, because one of the kids that died was Kevin's little cousin. And then Franklin pulls up out of nowhere, out of thin air, to stop them from starting a race war. And shit, Franklin's a cocky kid, but even he knows that they are not winning a war with the
just you, building your app on base 44.
The Mexican cartel. Y'all little niggas are amateurs at best. Now Franklin is mad as hell because he warned them multiple times, don't go starting no trouble in the Mexican territories, and that's exactly what they did. You got these little boys looking like they ran into fucking Wolverine and shit. Franklin ends up getting in contact with Lucia, who runs a drug operation for the Mexican cartel in LA, and they agree to meet up in this park so they could talk civilly. Now Lucia tells Franklin that the guy who did this is one of the most protected people in the entire cartel, and if Franklin's people tried anything, they'd be wiped off the face of the planet in hours. Trying to tell y'all, bro, these cartel niggas do not play. So they get to talking about working together because Lucia wants in on the crack game and Franklin needs people to move his product, so it's a win-win. They don't end up agreeing right away, but the seeds are planted for a partnership in the future. Franklin then goes to tell Kevin that he got nothing out of that conversation, and Kevin starts bugging the fuck out, bro. He's wilding. He's calling Franklin a hoe. So Franklin shows him what a hoe really is, and he bitch slaps him in front of everybody. Ladies and gentlemen,
he pulled the gun. He pulled the... Is my mic good? He pulled the gun. He pulled it to his face. And Franklin, he tilted his head like, man, please, bruh. You ain't doing that to... Oh, Frank. He own you. He own you like you don't even realize.
Right here, you are witnessing a classic nigga moment. Now, after Kevin's ego gets bruised to hell, he pulls out an illegal...
Man, Flight got a long tongue, bro. Like, hold
witnessing
on.
a classic nigga moment. Now, after Kevin...
Like, dang, gang. Like, I ain't gonna pull out my tongue, not on camera, but like, man, it's like going, but it's go... It goes below your chin. I mean, it goes... It goes over your chin? Like, man. I'm saying, bro, that's a long tongue. Pause.
Kevin's ego gets bruised to hell. He pulls out an illegal firearm and points it at the south center.
Exactly. Y'all saw that tilt, bro. Like, he's just like, man, what are you doing, bro? It's sad, bro. It really is a sad attempt.
Central cash cow. And then Leon comes in and diffuses the situation because, you know, they all friends and shit. He lowers a gun thinking that he Michael Jackson and shit. And Kevin leaves mad as hell. Now, a few days pass and business is booming. Coke is getting cracked, money's being made, and Melody's cheeks are getting spread wide open. It couldn't be going any better for Franklin's sake right now. But Andre, lame police ass, is on Franklin's dick more than his daughter is. And he just won't leave Franklin alone, bro. He's knocking on his door late at night and shit. Everywhere that boy goes, Andre is right there. He's like a clingy girlfriend. He's like white on rice. If Franklin is gonna go take a shit, that nigga Andre is there with the toilet paper to wipe his ass. I'm telling you, it's bad. So it's been a little bit since Franklin's done anything about the corner boy situation, and people are starting to question his body. They don't think Franklin has what it takes to be the leader. So he says, okay, fine, and takes these little bastards to corner boy boot camp. He gave them each a gun to protect themselves and shows them how to use it properly. Why wasn't this the idea in the first place is beyond me, but it's okay, it's whatever. I would think that if I put soldiers out there on the corner to sell my shit, that they would be equipped with pistols knowing what to do with it, but that's just me though. Then Avi goes to the hood paying Franklin a visit because he somehow got out of jail. Franklin's over here panicking and shit because he just replaced him.
Oh snap, I didn't watch this. Dang, I remember the training camp thing. That's what I remember. I don't remember him coming back from prison. I thought it was up. I moved on, honestly, with all respect. I didn't know he came back.
He took this nigga's job and Avi's back, bro. He didn't think Avi was gonna be back, and Avi's back, so this is bad. Avi then tells Franklin that he's gonna make the guy that snitched on him drink gasoline and then set him on fire. So imagine what he'd do to the guy that snatched his drug lord chain. I told your ass, Franklin, you should have been hooping instead. You should have been playing basketball. You would have been good. But no, your big ass want to play El Chapo Simulator instead. So because Avi is batshit crazy, Franklin is terrified. Mind you, Avi is an ex-Mossad agent. So this could end very badly for Franklin. So Franklin tells Teddy, bro, please handle that shit. I do not want any smoke with Avi, please. Then after a little bit of digging, it turns out that Avi snitched his way out of jail.
Your lawyer be deported. No. I was facing 40. It was a probation violation.
So then Teddy comes and he's solving every single issue that falls out of the sky. If he had a mission that said he needed to...
Yo, I think that's the first time I seen this old dude with clothes on, bro. He usually just got a robe and a Speedo on. Like, that is the first time. Move my chat over here. Yes, I read my chat out of my phone. I don't care how y'all think. Bro, that's the first time I seen, like, That is the first time I've seen him with clothes on. That is a sad thing to say to an 80-year-old man, though. You know, like, that's a sad thing to say.
Find the cure for cancer, he would successfully find a way to do that, bro. I'm telling you, Teddy is Mr. Get Shit Done, because he gets Avi to agree to sell illegal weapons instead overseas and let Franklin handle the drugs over here in the States. See right there, that's how you get shit done. That boy Teddy tough. He do not play about his business. When shit needs to get done, he's gonna find a solution to the issue. Now over to the Mexican side of things. Shout out my dog 223 for helping me edit this video. The cartel head honcho pulls up on Lucia because her men are missing and she knows Lucia has something to do with it. And the only way she gets out of this is by promising to give her the recipe for the rock cocaine. She then pulls up on Franklin asking for the recipe, but he's not gonna give it up. He moving like Mr. Krabs. He not giving up the Krabby Patty secret formula. You crazy as hell. Because if he does, what the fuck does she need him for? That is the one piece of leverage that he has over her. So if he gives that away, he's fucked. Then Lucia and Mago Oso pull up on Kevin, offering him a deal. If he shows them how to make the crack rocks, they will tell him who smoked his little cousin. And he ends up linking up with Lucia, and she tells him that Franklin knew the entire time who killed his cousin. And that is what finally makes him give up the...
Oh, snap! Whoa, this is surprising for me. I didn't even watch this part yet. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the type to be sensitive over spoilers. I usually forget the next day. But it's like, whoa, snap. This was a good season. I need to watch it again. I stopped. I be stopping a lot. Like, I stopped watching Death Note, Attack on Titan. I stopped watching Everybody Hates Chris, Albert Elementary, Jujutsu Kaisen, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Living Color, Martin. Wow, I'm almost finished with Martin. So if my family see this, I'm almost finished with Martin. Man, what else? One Punch Man, but I think everyone stopped that. Man, there's a couple more. Snowfall, you know. I'm not the type to finish my shows. That's why I like movies, man. That's why I like movies. It's simple.
Recipe. Then to make shit even worse, Franklin
Kay and Peele. Oh, I gotta stop.
buys him and Leon houses the very next day. That's crazy as fuck, bro. Oh my god. Imagine snaking your homie and the next day he buys you a crib. Nah, bro, the guilt will eat me up inside again. I couldn't do that shit. And shit, Franklin must be feeling like Oprah Winfrey because you get a house, and Franklin's mama Sissy gets a house too. But she refuses to take anything from him because his money is dirty money. And then my son finally snaps. He starts spazzing on his own mother because she's days away from losing her house and he's desperately trying to help her. Then he finds out that this bitch Wanda was stealing drugs from him, even got addicted.
Granger makes it easy to find and order the
How
products
can it
your
get
team
worse?
depends on around the clock. Because
To the
Man, I actually didn't. Man, hold on. Wait. I just dropped some. Let me pick it up. That's the girl, bro. Leon was literally telling everyone like, nah, she trustworthy, she cool, but that's insane. She a crackhead now. All right.
shit. Nigga found her in a crack house slumped over and shit, bro. It's bad. But just wait till y'all see what happens to her later on. Oh my god, bro. It's actually really sad, bro. One of the baddest bitches in the entire show has a crazy fall off gang. Leon ends up trying to detox her, but it's not working. He's not trying to deal with this shit right now. So he goes outside and Kevin is just bitching and moaning, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, does this nigga ever shut the fuck up? So the reason he's mad right now, the reason he's bitching and moaning like a hoe is because the houses Franklin bought are in Franklin's name. Duh, nigga, that's how it works.
He bought the house. What? Oh, am I tripping? Oh my gosh, he killing me, bro. He killing me. You know, I usually never raise my voice, but like, but man, he actually is like, bro, what is wrong with you? Like, now I would never say that to his face. If I was in the 1980s, I would never say that to his face, you know? They got guns, bro. Like, YNs, they weren't even wearing masks back then. They were selling crack and not wearing masks or nothing. Like,
he signed the papers. You
like he showed niggas in the tank top. We ain't gonna forget. In a tank top. I mean, a wife beater, but like still.
Fucking retard. He bought it for.
Oh snap! That we cannot. Oh snap! What can I say? He didn't say that specific word. He said YouTube. I know you misheard it. I know you misheard it. YouTube. I know you misheard it. He didn't say the tatard word. He said marmalade. He said marmalade, bro. In some countries, marmalade means like dumb. You know, he basically called him dumb, but he said marmalade though, YouTube. He said marmalade.
You, if you weren't there to sign the papers, your name's not gonna be underneath the shit. Oh my god, bro, I hate dumbasses. I hate stupid shit, and Kevin is the embodiment of stupid shit. So Kevin walks off in a bitch mood, and Leon calls Franklin, letting him know what's happening. Then
I'm just saying, there's always something to complain about. I never seen more complaining in my life. He complained about someone buying a house under their name. That's insane. That's insane. Like, I gotta
figures out Kevin gave up the recipe, so he then calls up Lucia, who just got arrested. What's happening? Then he figures out Kevin gave up the recipe, so he then calls up Lucia, who just got arrested by this lady who was pretending to be her brother's wife. So basically what happened is that her brother went away from the family business, and then he just randomly came back. But he didn't come back as a normal drug dealer. He came back as an informant, and his supposed wife is like a member of the FBI. Shawty was undercover the whole time, bro. That's just crazy as hell. Now, while Franklin and Lucia are on the phone, this whole conversation is being recorded by the feds. Lucia drops a location and everybody's on the move to this park where Kevin is on demon.
It just seems like everyone's getting backstabbed. Like man, Kevin backstabbing people and acting annoying. Like he just acting weird. What's her name? Lucia, bro? Like what's Gang's wife, bro? Cause like he was also like, hey, she good, she cool, and also I'm pretty sure she got punched by a dude. If I remember seeing her get punched by like a big white dude or something like that. So everyone, you know, she was like she was like an honorary Mexican. You know, it was like, man, who else? The crack lady that was Leon's girl. I don't even know how that even. Wow.
Timing. Black hoodie in the summer, bro. This nigga's fucking crazy. Lock him up now. Franklin arrives on the scene and he's trying to calm him down, reminding him that if he does this is gonna start a war with the Mexican cartel. Now Kevin's ass is being stubborn as hell. He's not listening to shit, so Franklin ups the gun on him. But Kevin knows that this nigga don't got the heart in him. He's never killed anybody before. He's thinking this little scary ass nigga not about to do shit. He don't got the heart to do it. Because Leon had to kill Carvel in the last season. Franklin couldn't do it. He didn't have the balls. Now Kevin starts lighting up this park in the middle of the day, mind you, bro. There's children.
Whoa, wait, kids around is crazy. All right, it's never that deep. You could wait. I'm just saying, you could wait, bro. Now you just traumatized. Like, what did they do? They ain't even had nothing to do with it. Like,
you're running around and shit. He's letting this shit blow. And Franklin has no choice but to shoot him in the leg to get him to stop. The feds pull up and everybody scatters like roaches. Later on, the cops come to Sissy's house looking for Franklin because he ended up killing Kevin. So she goes over to Jerome.
No, he killed him by shooting him in the leg? Man, it was a waste of money for that house. It was a waste of money. You shouldn't have bought that house. All he was doing is complaining. Why did you buy that house? That actually got me tight now, bro. Because, like, you ain't even need to do all that. Like,
Jerome's crib and tells him that Kevin is dead and that the feds want Franklin for the murder, bro. They want this nigga like a fat kid wants cake. And when Franklin learns about this, he decides like a fucking idiot, like a dumbass, to visit his mom one last time before he flees California. And that's exactly what the feds wanted, bro. They will spawn camp in the crib waiting for his ass. He then gets arrested and Andre's little hoe ass is there happy as hell, smiling from ear to ear because the kid that his daughter's been fucking this entire time is finally going to jail. Now after he gets booked in, his lawyer tells him that they got him for murder and the best thing he could do is just wait for a court date and pray for bail. Now while in jail, he ends up getting his shoes stolen from him, and now
nah, gang, praying for bail as a black person do not work. That do not work. The only time that worked was for OJ, and we don't even count that. Like, nah, bro, it do not work. It's sad, but it don't work. It don't work. Always have a gun on you, but don't try to commit murder, kids. All right, YNs, don't try to kill people, bro. Like, our lives suck enough, bro. We got to deal with y'all in masks. Like, gang, I just want to go shopping, bro. I just want to order something to eat at Taco Bell, bro. And then I'm going to get shot for it just because I was outside. Like, come on, man. LA, you know, I'm one of your own. I'm one of your own. I'm one of your own. I'm LA's finest. Born in South Central, you know, but please, LA, just make an exception for me. I just want to wear red and blue. Is that cool? Is that cool? Like, come on, LA. I don't want to have violence every time I go because I'm wearing a red hoodie or a blue sweatshirt. Like, come on. LA. Like, I can't wear purple either. Like, I'm bored of wearing black, white, and gray, bro. Like let me wear one of the colors for the rainbows for once and get away with it. Like like, come on, LA. Like, man, just chill.
Everybody knows that Franklin is a little hoe, grown-ass man walking around the jail with socks on. So now it's finally time for his court hearing. And the judge denies my son bail, bro. My son's headed to the big house. Now, the bad thing about this, that he's in the same spot as Ray Ray from season 1. And y'all know how he did Ray Ray in season 1.
Snap. Oh, snap.
He made him take his own mans out.
Oh, snap. Oh, I thought... Never mind. I thought he was the dude that got his booty took. That man, bro. Dang, animal. Y'all want to see what animal I got? It's actually really it's cool in some extent. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? It's a bunny. I don't know if y'all can see it. I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry, I got a very distractive personality. ASMR. Never mind, I gotta stop doing that. I really do.
And at first he plays it all buddy with him, but as soon as the sun goes down, he went crazy on his ass. They jumped him, got him looking like he fought a gorilla or some shit. Jerome and Leon come to visit Franklin in prison, and Jerome says,
"It's okay, Franklin could take a jump in. Remember season 1, episode 3? I remember the episode 2. Out of the motorcycle, bang. Go crazy, like, man.
If they mess with Franklin again, to let him know that they gonna shoot up their mama's crib, their mother's crib, bro. And that's supposed to be off limits, but Jerome don't give a fuck. They putting hands and feet on his nephew. He's ready to go to war. And Leon tells him to go in there and whoop the first guy he sees. He don't give a fuck who it is, because you gotta go in there and show everybody that you not a hoe. You gotta earn a little bit of respect. So that's exactly what he does. And after a visit from his parents, him talking to his dad sets him the hell off, because as soon as he's done with that, as soon as he enters the spot, he gets a swinging on the guy who robbed him, and he gets his shoes back successfully. Now he gets thrown in the hole for a little while, but it was well worth it. Everybody knows my son's a demon. He got his shoes back and a little bit of pride. Then when he gets out, he's moving devious as hell. He's pulling up on Ray Ray and his people, letting them know if they keep messing with Franklin, it's up for their families, and list every single one of their addresses. Telling you, bro, this nigga Franklin, this shit changed him. He went from a little ass boy to a grown ass demon man. Franklin makes a few.
Thank goodness, bro, because he was sorry, bro. He was not shooting no one, bro. He was not about that life. He was smart. I'll give him that. He was smart, but he was not about that life, bro. Like, come on, bro. I think he just get better and better. I mean, worse and worse. Some
few phone calls and gets Teddy to pull some strings to get the DEA lady to take her statement back, allowing Franklin to get out of jail scot-free. They meet up at Kevin's grave, and a new version of Franklin is born. He's not going for none of that bullshit before. He's a completely different man now. He then ends up doing some research on Teddy because he's making shit happen way too fast. He's always got a solution for the impossible, so Franklin knows something's up with him, and he finds out that Teddy works for the government. So he basically made a deal with the devil, but it's too little too late to turn back now. Franklin's too deep in, and he's got to move extra careful or it's over for him. But yeah, that's the video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. You know how to drop another banger for y'all real quick. We are on the road to 400k subs, man. Thank you for all the love and support you've shown on the channel recently. Big shout out to my nephews over at the Patreon, man. Shout out Miles, Bug Smuggler, Nighty Night, Amdo, Dominic, Rafa, B Team Brian, Imani, Naya, Sinad.
All right, we get it, gang. Hold on. Shout outs. All right, that was the video. Let me